Good morning.
It's Friday. I'm going to start by correcting the tree or plant or whatever this thing is called identification. So last time we said that these were what?
You thought they were tree hydrangeas.
Hydrangeas, yeah. And many of you have corrected us and are accurate in that they are not hydrangeas. They are, in fact, what are they called? Snowball something?
Yeah.
So I'm going to redo this, and instead of taking a picture of the flower, I'm going to take a picture of the leaf. If I can get good. There we go. Let's see. And then now it says it's called a Guelder rose, Guelder rose, or a snowball tree, or a white elder, cramp bark American cranberry bush,
Weird.
black haw, stage bush, common snowball. It's a species of viburnum.
Yeah, that's what everyone was saying.
Yeah. So thank you for the correction. I should have known better and taken a picture of the leaf, not the flower.
Not the flower.
It does much better identification on leaves than it does the flower. So yesterday we were off just filming of...
We were just off.
The filming of Kick was just not gonna... It was just not in the cards, so we decided to take a day off. So I'm sure you guys understand.
Yep.
But we did get a few things done. I ended up going into town for like 5 hours yesterday. It was ridiculous how long it took to do all of the errands. And it was really 2 returns, one at Tractor Supply and then one large multiple item return at Lowe's, and that's what took forever. And then got nail trimmed for Kinsley. So, and then we came home and we got the chickens, another set of chickens in coop number 2 here. Here, let's open this up. Since I didn't put the latch on, I made a makeshift lock.
I see that.
Yep. So I wasn't just going to rely on these magnets.
Yeah.
So we got the meat birds that are going to become part of our layer and breeder flock. They're in here. And then this is what we're calling the barnyard mix. Mm-hmm. Is that right?
Yep.
Oh, they've completely
filled their water
up. Those silly birds. So we're going to let them socialize close like this for a day or 2 or more. And then let them be together. All right. Let's come back and fill that water up because it's almost empty now. So, and then started working on the door framing for coop number 3, and I hope to get this all finished today. So I really want to get these coops done so I can move on to other projects.
Yeah. Want to finish the landscaping. Got to get that rock moved so that we can get other things going. It's and these guys are starting to crow.
Oh yeah. The pathetic little attempts at crows.
Yep. But they're doing good, but we're gonna have to, we can't have a bunch of roosters pent up together in a small area, so definitely need to work on figuring out where we want to put all these. I think I want to do a couple breeding experiments, or just to enhance our flock. I really want to do the silver-laced cochin with our Brahma girls. I think that would be a fun mixture, and so I just want to kind of play around with it. And 1 or 2 of these boys are going to be introduced to our main flock, because Richard has 19 girls and that's just too much for him. He needs help, and the girls split off into groups. They don't all stay in one large flock. So I want to find which rooster is going to be a good one to be free range with the girls for a while, since we don't have their mates coming in for quite some time.
But you did get new chickens yesterday too.
Yeah.
Was that yesterday or 2 days ago?
2 days ago. So 2 days ago, when we were in town, I saw that there was some Rhode Island Red females, and as you all know, we have 9 Rhode Island Red roos. So wanted to, I thought might as well get a couple girls because we wanted to have them as breeders as well, as one of our breeds that we had. So since they were in town and they looked good, I went ahead and grabbed 8 of them, and they're doing well. They're on day 3 now, or I guess, yeah, the 3rd day that we've had them. And they're all doing really well, eating, drinking, running around. We have them inside the trailer right now. So, exciting times with chickens here on the Kraemer homestead.
I think what's happened is, after I mentioned to Katie that, hey, let's breed chickens and sell them as a income source, I've created the crazy chicken lady. Like, she is now obsessed with chickens. She just sits there and watches the chickens. She's like, oh, that one is this person's daughter because of this trait, and this one is, and then these 2 are this type of bird.
I'm an animal person.
And she's like completely detail oriented about the chickens, and she just, I swear she sits like 12 hours a day just looking at chickens now. So I've created a monster. But hey, that's what's needed to make this work. So Thursday, that was yesterday, Wednesday, I put all the lime on the garden plot. Put the lime on the garden plot.
Shake it all up.
There you go. 120 pounds of lime on 2,500 square feet of garden space. Don't know if it's enough. We'll let the rain kind of do its thing over the next few days, and then we'll do a soil test over here and over there and kind of see the difference.
Does that mean for the last 3 years we've been living in like 1/10 of this space? Like one, you said it was 2,200?
2,500 square feet. If it's really 50 by 50,
yeah,
then it's 2,500 square feet.
So we live in about 250 square feet.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. I mean, if we were to
just put it right here.
Yeah, basically it's 9 feet wide by
like
26 feet long. Yeah, that's what we've been living in right there. Yep.
Love you, babe.
Close proximity. And that's your office too.
And it's my office.
I don't know what that is. Well, That's all wet right there, and this is all wet right here. Do the dogs pee?
I think they just peed.
Oh, okay.
I think because they just came through.
Oh, okay.
I think the boys did a little piddle party.
A little piddle party?
Yep. All right, we need to get a chainsaw and get that tree cut down at some point.
Yeah. It's sitting there for a while.
It's not quite in the way.
No.
Oh boy, this is overgrown. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
So it looks like all of the tree of heaven that you did.
Yeah, I did not.
It did
not kill the tree of heaven at all.
Dang it.
No, didn't even. I don't even think it even phased it.
Yeah.
So all of these trees ahead of us here. This is all tree of heaven. These marks on the tree of heaven, the orange markers, indicate the ones that I cut notches into and did a local spray of glyphosate. Did that with all of these trees here. Did a couple inch gash all the way around each of these trunks here and sprayed them. This was in really late fall. And it was supposed to have killed them and then brought that glyphosate down into the root structure and killed all the other offshoots. But it did not. So
this is what he's getting into, is this. This is what all of the sticky stuff.
Oh, this is the... Yeah.
So this is what he's walking through and getting all.
Yeah, every morning now. We wake up and he's just, we're talking about Winston, he's just covered in those...
Beggar's lice, forget-me-nots, whatever. I think every area calls it something a little bit different.
Yeah.
But basically it's those little hitchhikers, those little stickers that,
Yeah, they just stick like crazy in this fur.
and I'll have them all over my skirt today.
Yep.
But yeah.
I already have them on my boot. And Kinsley's gonna have them all over hers now.
Yep.
All over her fur. Come on, boots. Lifting my boots up.
This walk right here used to be one of my favorites. It's the most direct route through the trees from the gray barn to the red barn. So just a nice little, pretty easy stroll. There's a bench down here that I'm guessing was used just to sit and watch nature.
So the last time we took Katie's way, we were going that direction. So now we're just gonna head, basically due north.
Yeah, the other route is to get to the creek. This one is just to get to the other barn. I don't need to see the back of my head the whole time. So I like to walk through here and see. I had taken a lawnmower and mowed a path through here. You can still kind of see it, but just curious to see kind of what is coming back. And we've had some major windstorms.
I wonder if the windstorms are what blow these potting.
And I don't know where all the pots come. I mean, the pots were everywhere.
Yeah, they're so randomly placed.
We find them, and the dogs
property.
think they're the best toys.
Right. Yeah, didn't you get caught up on this grapevine right here with the mower?
With the mower, yeah. Having to go, I think I had to go around it here. So there was like...
Oh, that's what that is right there, yeah.
Yeah, so there was some times where the path isn't quite as straight that you can walk because those vines are so intense. But... the cows sound close today.
The cows must be in the...
field next door.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I don't normally hear cows back here. Yeah, we haven't gone this way in a while. This used to be one of the most common places, and I think it was right about in this area where Kinsley came running, hit me so hard, knocked me off my feet, and I barely fell between the two trees, thankfully not hitting my head. But I was by myself. Nate wasn't here. She knocked the wind out of me. She was just running so excited. That was quite some time ago because that was when Floyd was still here.
Yeah, you and Floyd and Winston, right?
Yep, me, Floyd, Winston, and Kinsley. Yep. Man, that hurt. But this is usually where we lose Levi again because he gets very excited for all the smells. If you're to go straight to the left, I think.
Yeah, so straight ahead of us, you can maybe see through the leaves. That's the red barn. To our right down there is the creek. And then to our left is the, the smokehouse and the corn crib. So that's the path that we usually walk, is at the top of this hill up there.
And to the left is kind of, I think, what used to be a lot of old pasture.
Oh yeah, this area here.
This whole area. So we would like to get this cleaned out again. I think that's another, because I think the soil's probably pretty good. It looks the best.
Yeah, according to the soil map that you can get online, this stretch right here is supposed to be really nice, loamy soil.
Yeah.
Instead of clay that we have
So
most everywhere.
yeah, we have a lot of clay. So this looks like a very promising area for a permanent garden, like a larger plot, because we do want to, as much as we can, be able to feed the animals from the land and not have to buy store-bought food anymore. So that is a longer term goal of ours. So obviously we have some work to do to get there, but it's good to have goals.
But I do like the fact that a lot of these trees aren't just the black, black cherry. That there's some different varieties, so we could still make it
Perma or
somewhat silvopasture.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be good to have some shade in here.
If we're gonna run animals through it, but if it's just gonna be garden, then we'll take it all down.
Yeah,
or
I
food
think
plot-ish.
it'll go through some variations, right?
Yeah, probably.
It'll probably be, I mean, we should definitely run the animals through it to take advantage and get the weeds down.
Yeah, I want to move the sheep out here after they're done with the plot that they're in now, the paddock that they're in now. But again, we just don't exactly know how far up the coyotes come.
Yeah, we'll have to put some cameras in here for quite a while to get all the different areas and see. Because there's definitely critters that live in the red barn.
I think it's like rabbits though,
Yeah,
because I've seen a few rabbits come out of there, and of course the dogs go chasing for it. So that'd probably be a good indicator that
right.
there's not a huge presence of predators out here.
But
Looking pretty rough over here.
yeah, this part of the barn's looking.
Yeah, it's actually touching the ground now, so it's worse than it was. So many things that we want to do.
Have to get the lawnmower back here and get the path again. I got half the path last time, but I didn't come up this far. I did one strip
Yeah.
because I came up for one thing. But
Well, my knuckles are feeling better.
that's good.
So when Katie and I were putting the hardware cloth on the second door, or the door of the second coop, I was trying to go quickly because Katie was inside doing the zip ties, and I was trying to move quickly, and I jammed. So you know when you cut hardware cloth, you have they're what, 1/2 inch?
Little barbs.
Yeah, it's 1/2 inch squares of the hardware cloth, and the barbs were all sticking out, and I jammed my knuckles, and like 3 or 4 barbs went into my knuckle all the way. Whew, that hurt. So it's feeling better though. It doesn't hurt to move my hands anymore.
That's good. So it looks like the weather forecast changed a little bit.
Okay.
And today is not supposed to rain and tomorrow's not supposed to rain.
Oh, okay.
So we got 2 days now, potentially, of good outdoor
Okay.
working. So it's my day off today.
Do the right camera angle.
And
Oh, you have a day off today?
I have a day off today. So I will help with, hopefully we'll finish the chicken coop. I don't see why we couldn't finish the hoop coop this morning. And then
Oh, it won't be this morning. It takes several hours to do, so we can finish it today.
finish it today. And then get a plan to how we're gonna spread that gravel. Because we have to finish the French drain first.
Yep.
And then we want to, after we finish the French drain, we need to put more of the driveway cloth and then spread the ginormous pile of gravel, which I think the dogs are going to be really sad about.
I know, they like that pile.
They sleep on it. They love it. It must be nice and cool for them. And the chickens love it, but it needs to go. It needs to be spread.
Well, our neighbor said that he would bring his tractor over with a bucket and help spread it.
Sweet.
Yeah, just have to work around a couple of his appointments that he has.
Awesome.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, I think that's kind of our weekend plans.
I have to edit too, so.
And I think depending on how it goes, I've got some bulbs I want to get in planters and a couple other things, but that's not a priority. That's just if Nate's working on something and I'm bored type of a thing.
Wonder if we can find the sheep. The sheep should be back here somewhere. Well, it's a big area.
They have a couple of acres, yeah. But this fence has worked great. They have not gotten out one single time. They also have tons of food to keep them in the shelter. The grass is just as green on that side.
So, reference point, when we walked down and we were saying that this is an area that's good soil, and I was pointing out where the red barn is and the direction, this was to the west. So we came out probably 600 feet that way.
At least, yeah.
So we're just doing a big circle.
Yep, we just did a huge circle. Which, that's so funny. This property is set up so much more conveniently than we thought it was at the beginning. We just didn't realize where everything was, and it was so overgrown that you kind of had to do the zigzag pattern all around, trying to get around stuff. But now that we've been here a year, we've definitely gotten some pathways and got some areas that I hear the sheep, they must be up by their little pallet.
Pallets for use.
For use.
Yep, they're out here. Let me go check on them. Oh, they're inside that.
Sophia's in there. So's Blanche.
I like that sight of the sheep inside the pallets for use. It really does remind me of manger type stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. Little nativity set.
Yeah, nativity, yeah. That's what I'm looking for. I think they're all ready to be fed. Hi, boys. We got you some girls yesterday, 2 days ago.
Well,
Hi, girls.
We got one
your
or two of
freezer's
them
coming.
girls.
Next week, your freezer's here. Hi, ladies. Hi, Sophia. Why do you guys keep moving your mineral dish? Oh, my goodness. My goodness. What's up? Well, thanks for letting me pet you, Rose. That's very nice of you. Thank you. Hello. Hi, Sophia. No? No pets? Dorothy? You good? Blanche is out. I'm out of here. All right. Well, I'll get you some more minerals today. Get you a fresh thing of water. All right. You ready for chores?
Yep. She's rubbing.
Does she find?
No, she's using the pallet though, but that's good. That's why we got it, or that's why we made it.
Yeah, look at that thing. It's not even moving. Nice and sturdy.
Yep.
I know. Yep, you're welcome. All right, so we'll see you on Monday.
Yeah. See you on Monday. Bye. Have a great weekend, everyone.